I'm back with the second version of Wildwood Flower. This time we're in the key of G. So we started in C, which is the usual key that people play this tune in on the guitar, and we've jumped up a fifth to the key of G, another nice comfortable one that you'll all be used to playing in. This works beautifully in G, in my opinion. It works really well, so hopefully no major challenges in here. There are some nice cross-picking elements to put in, and plenty of open strings to keep ringing on to give it that really lovely full sound. Before we take a look at the melody, let's go over the chords just quickly. So, we're in G, we've got G, D, G, and again, D, G, G, G7 if you want to, or just 2 bars of G if you prefer, G, C, so that G7 chord, that's the one lots of people would do. I find that's a little bit of a clunky change in there. I prefer just moving that third finger across onto the lower F there. It gives it a little bit of a smoother feel. It kind of highlights going to that C, the third in the 4 chord there, which gives it an extra sweetness, which is what I think we're going for in Wildwood Flower. So yeah, those are the chords. Well, in order to make the best use of the open strings that we have available to us, particularly the open G and open D, both going to be lovely over a lot of this without the open B string on a guitar is always a bit of a weird one, never quite sits as in tune as you want it to, so I haven't stuck that in quite as much. But in order to use those ones, I've played the first section of the melody. I've chosen to play it up 1 string, so then we have to go down there. So you can think of that actually as just finding that G scale, going up there, and then I've added in those sort of cross pick notes. So you could play that scale like that. So I'm just saying after each one, so down, up, down, up, down, sorry, down, up, 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 down, up. Nice little practice exercise, but what I've done is I've given it more of that sort of banjo roll type feel with that syncopation in there, so but I've given a little break as you might do on a banjo roll, so you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, 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 down, up. So you've got, we'll start with just on the A string, just so that we're not having that jump across strings, but we're doing 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 4. Sorry, so we've got a pattern of 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, and repeat. Second time round there you start on an upstroke, so you got down, up, down, up, down, up. This is my way of cross picking anyway. The more traditional way might be to do down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Or it it might be down, down at the end there. I'm not really up on that very much. My personal preference is to keep it all as down, up, down, up, down, up as much as you possibly can. Keeps things a little bit simpler and gives you a lot less chance of getting your hand tied in knots. I agree, it does give a certain sound when you have that down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, or whatever, however you're supposed to do that sort of more traditional style cross picking. But for me, it's not worth the extra stress, so I try and keep it like that. But do it whichever way you feel comfortable for that section. But that's a nice little exercise to practice there. So you're practicing your scales. Drop down there. And you can come up with all sorts of nice little melodic ideas around that, and pushing where you put that melody note and how many sort of filling notes on those two strings you add in between. So yeah, have a play around with that. If you absolutely love tab and you like to have that there as a reference, you can download it from my Patreon site. The link will be in the description below. Failing that, you should hopefully be able to follow along with the next part of this video to learn this arrangement. Okay, so we'll start at the beginning, of course, and we're going to start with an upstroke. So there's that sort of syncopated cross-picking type thing that I was showing you earlier on. So up, down, 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 and actually this is the fingering I would use, not the one I just did a minute ago. So up, down, down, down. So shifting with your second finger there, which puts you in position to do a quick slide there. Down, up, down, and then shift again. Up, down, up, down, up. And then for me, I would want to reach out with my fourth finger there. Kind of moving my hand as well, but it's the closest finger, so use it. So up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now in this section, you're going to have a lot of chance of squeak. Some people mind that more than others, but just try your absolute hardest to minimise it. It's going to mean maybe lifting your fingers off a little bit more than you might do normally. So I'm actually lifting it all the way off there to get to that next one, but right at the last minute, so you still get a nice ringing note as much as possible. But just keep an eye out for that, or an ear out. Then we're going to shift all the way down there, and you see I left my fingers on, so I got a huge squeak, which you may want to try and avoid. Where am I? So up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Shift down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then same pattern there, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. So that's your first bit. And then so slightly different lead in there. Down, up, down, up, down, slide, and then down, up, down, up, down, hammer, down, up, down, hammer, down, up, down, up, down, up. So and then next bit. So a bit more of that syncopated cross-picking thing. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, hammer, down, down to finish. So I'm doing that to strum across those three open G chord notes. Now going into the B part, or the chorus. So down, up, down, hammer, down, up, down, slide, second finger, down, up, slide, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. For me, I'm doing third finger, then second, just to get me almost in position for this one. Next bit, so down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, hammer, down, up, down, hammer, down, up, down. Now we're going to the next bit, so So down, down, up, leading into. Now if you already did the C version, you might recognise that as basically that moved across. So down, hammer, down, up, down, hammer, down, up, down, hammer, down, 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 up, and then down, up, pull off, up, down, up, pull off, up, slide, up, down, down. And that's the whole thing. Once you've had a little time to get that under your fingers, let's have a go at playing it through together slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So thanks again for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and share it around with your friends. That would be lovely. Thanks very much.